Welcome back to the Let's Talk About It series. This episode, The Progression, is about more than growth. It's about the journey from fragmentation to wholeness. Not the kind of growth that's measured in achievements, but in every quiet personal victory. This isn't just my story, it's yours too. The story of anyone who has ever hidden parts of themselves just to survive, who's learned to silence their truth for the comfort of others. These artworks, See Her, Be Her, and Teach Her, reflect my journey through visibility, authenticity, and legacy. Each piece represents a step toward becoming who I was always meant to be. Progression is not linear. It's a spiral, always returning us to our deeper truths. What truths are you ready to discover? In See Her, I confronted my own invisibility, the version of myself I made smaller just to fit the roles of doctor, mother, and a Black woman navigating spaces that were not built for me. This was my first act of reclaiming my space, recognizing that I deserve to be seen not just for what I accomplished, but for who I truly am. You know, seeing yourself clearly is just the beginning of healing. But becoming the person you are meant to be is important. And that's where the real work begins. In Be Her, I stopped asking for permission to exist fully. You know, I laid down the mask of perfection and I picked up the crown of authenticity. The patina and grooves in the crown of Be Her represent something deeper. Every pressure I faced, every struggle that shaped me into who I am today. Like the grooves in this crown, our beauty comes from enduring pressure and transforming pain into power. This piece is about more than resilience. It's about choosing to show up as your whole, authentic self unapologetically. I'm curious, what would it mean for you to not just recognize your worth, but to embody it every single day? Share in the comments below. And the final piece of the progression is legacy. Teach Her isn't just about me. It's about every woman, every girl, and every underrepresented voice waiting to rise. The surgical loops symbolize clarity, the ability to see beyond the surface. You know, my time as a doctor shaped futures, but through art, I'm helping others to see their own potential. This piece holds space for my daughters, for my community, and for future leaders who will break cycles I couldn't even imagine ending. What lessons do you hope for those who follow in your footsteps so they can pay it forward? Progression isn't about reaching perfection. It's about honoring every version of yourself that helped you to get here. Each phase of my journey, seeing, being, teaching, was necessary for me to reclaim my wholeness. You don't have to arrive all at once. The small, quiet steps matter just as much as the milestones. Growth is never about perfection. It's about showing up and being present.